Tonight's run by Mr. Redbeard, is that right? You guys give it up for Redbeard over here. We have something in common. Can you guess what it is? Red hair. You guys are geniuses. Like red hair, maybe? Yes. This poem is dedicated to Redbeard's red beard. You wish you were me. You wish the hair that had on your scalp was like this scalp of mine, this beard of his. This scalp of mine, these rags sublime, a testament to the hands of time. It weaves and it's knots, it's tangles and threads. You could be so pleased to not be on your heads, but instead to sitting in bed on the head of this purebred, red head, drop dead, gorgeous man that I am. Well, at least Mum thinks so. Yeah. And lots of other 67-year-old women. But they dig this ginge, and you wish, as Mr. Minchin said, that you had a tinge of the ginge and you minge, so you could pick up the lady with the blue rinsed hair and cop the lustful stare of those mothers and grandmothers all over the world. You see, you wish you were me, just like every cat wishes it was Garfield, every lettuce wishes it was a radish, every cucumber wishes it was a tomato, or even a tomato, every diamond to be a ruby, every element to be fire, every planet to be Mars, and every superhero to be Spider-Man. Woo! For red, see if you can catch this one, for red, is that even number of similar colours divided by like and 16 but over the longest one is like the similar human eye divided by 40 nanometers, so why wouldn't you want to be me? These dreadlocks, they speak to me of the years that have spun past, of the friends that have come and the friends that have gone, of the mysteries caught up in the histories, way too deep for universities. You see, this mop of mine is a teacher, a sage, a wise man, a guru. Indeed, it is the Buddha who sits on my head. Jesus Christ threaded into every single dread. Muhammad and Abraham playing skip rope on top. The Dalai Lama, Thomas Merton finding enlightenment in this crop. This the other day is what I told my wife anyway. In vain when she found one of these little fellas stuck down our shower drain. True story. Not just one of the little fellas, more like one of the large ones. Like a rat was stuck down our drain with its red tip-top tail flip-flopping in the air. And my wife, she told me in anger, she told me in fear, if the Buddha sits on top of your head, my dear, if Jesus can be found where no shampoo ever goes, if Muhammad is playing with a Jew on top, if the coexistent place to be lies there above your ears, and you better be fixing up those dreads, my dears, for if I was the Pope, you would never hope of me climbing that slope until you grab some soap and have a good grope. And I was shocked. I was dismayed. Nice neat dreads would never do. The Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad too, they like it messy, they like it true, they like it real. Did Jesus not say, come as you are, not as your wife wants you to be? You see, you wish you were me. You wish you had idols and inspirations like us redheads or red beards do. We don't need no Mandela, no Gandhi. Why would we when we have all the great role models like... Oh, there's just so many of them. Ron Weasley! Pippi Longstockings! Redbeard, help me here. Who does your beard idolise? Ken's beard? Ken's beard? Who needs the rest of the world when we have these qualities? We are passion and fire and anger and rage. We are lust and love with cherries on top, and we are socialism, communism, bullfighting and blood. We are stop signs and fire trucks, so who gives a flying freckle? We do, because we have so many of them. So call me a ranger and call me a rasta, call me a ginger and call me a hippie, call me blood nut, copperhead, matchstick, fire truck, beetroot, Garfield, big red, carrot top, bluey, but I know something you're all just beginning to see. You wish you were me. Thank you.